Now let me start this by saying that this is probably one of the most fun vehicles that I've played so far, and this is also the first vehicle of the new Italian platoon, and today it will be time to see how the pizza car will perform. Honestly, I do like this thing. It is very fun to drive, and it is a troll vehicle, very similar to how the Weasel is, but you know, this is definitely more usable than the Weasel. You can kill stuff with this thing quite easily, and it's also very fun to drive around. And well, it's also a premium platoon, so you can obtain the vehicle with the current event. Now it has a 20mm autocannon, top speed is 115 km/h, reverse 29 km/h, specific power 29 horsepower ton. It only has 4 tons for crew member, 29 multi penetration, reload is 0.1 seconds, true to dash speed is 45 seconds, and the protection, the armor, well obviously this is a armored car basically, so it has no armor. It's pretty paper, and most high explosive shells will just cut right through it. But that wasn't really a big problem at all. This thing is fast and you can run around the map with it quite easily. That autocannon on top is also kind of nasty. It does penetrate from the side really well, and it does have some decent ammo. But let's take this thing out for a ride, and when I say let's take this thing for a ride, I'll be rolling around with this, and there is going to be no stopping unless I'm repairing. Now, how do I play this thing? Well, with this thing basically I just go forward. I just go forward. And this thing can also drift, by the way. It is a very nice little drift tank, or well, tank. This is not a tank, this is literally a armored car, but it does achieve top speed very quickly. And the enemy will have some problems hitting you once you hit top speed. I'm going right in. I mean, I'm not stopping obviously, or I am stopping right in the rock. Now I lost some speed, but I think I'll manage to go into cover. Machine gun fire, autocannons and all that can penetrate the armor, so I must not stop. One of my crew members got killed, but that's not a big deal. Let's keep running around. Oh look, T38, T34, Tiger. Another Tiger, damage to the gun and damage the tracks. I am basically making the enemy team suffer right now. Oh look, a SBAA, I can penetrate that. Let's try to kill it. Alright, well someone else got the kill. I'm not stopping, by the way, full speed. This vehicle can make the life of the enemy team a nightmare, since you can just roll around, like drive right into them. Although I'll stop here for a second to repair. There we go. I'll stop right here. Now the pizza car will be repaired. And I have to replace that one dead crew member that got torn to shreds by the machine guns. Didn't get a kill so far, but I think I did well. Basically, the main goal of this thing is to shoot down aircraft, and it can also be used to basically disrupt the enemy. Go in, rush towards the enemy, and basically make the enemy's life a nightmare. And I'm going all in. Oh look, first kill. I think that was a M18. I stopped. That was now with this thing. Whatever you do, you must not stop. Just keep driving around. Never stop. But you can get killed with it. If you shoot at lightly armored vehicles, you can penetrate their armor quite easily. Well, let's go for a second lap around the enemy spawn. I mean, I'm literally driving right in deep enemy territory, and there is nothing that they can do to stop me. Unless I get stuck or something, that's the only thing that can stop me. 80 km per hour, Centurion looking at me, but yeah, not going to turn the turret. Panther D. Panther did take some side shots, but I think I am not able to penetrate the armor on that, and now we are going to go back to friendly territory. After I finish the second lap in the open here, oh look, 2 more tanks on my left. They are trying to hit me, but that's not going to work that easily. You can also wiggle this thing around and drift. Wiggling this thing while going full speed is very fun. Okay, there is a tiger, but they're not looking at me. Just keep going full speed, never stop. Never stop, there we go. I might actually have to go and reload the ammo in the base there. The pizza car definitely going to live up to its name for sure. Well then, did a second lap around the enemy base basically, and I jumped. I crashed. That did do some damage, I guess. Well, nothing too serious. Let's keep moving. Driving this thing around obstacles is definitely hilarious. And now I am... Is this friendly or... They removed the base spawn, I think. So I'm not... Yeah, this is friendly territory. Okay, well, going for a second lap. Going for a third lap into the enemy territory right now. Actually, wait a second. They launched a bomber. Let's see if I can shoot the bomber down. No, this auto cannon is very good. It also has high explosive ammo, but I'm not using high explosive ammo since primarily I'm trying to shoot ground vehicles with it. But it can also be used to shoot down aircraft. Unless, of course, your team does a better job than your vehicle at shooting down the bomber. Anyway, let's rush to the enemy team again. This is going to be the third lap. Let's see if I can kill something. Now this is basically how I play this vehicle. I run around, find a target and shoot the target. And also I'm trying to dodge all the enemy fire and you know, things like that. This thing loves to be used this way, loves to run around and shoot stuff. Panther D. Let's see if I can penetrate that while I'm reloading. Yes, that's not going to work. That's not a good idea, but nonetheless, let me try. Nope, not penetrating. Okay, that definitely. I think I did penetrate a little bit, but yeah, Panther is thick. Can't do that on this tank. Let's go. Oh look, another Panther. Well, hey, this is a VK3002. And this, yeah, I can penetrate that. That was a ammo detonation. That was a nice kill. And I jumped. This thing can fly, by the way. And the drift, nice. Oh, well, there goes the loader. And that bomber went after me. They also dropped bombs. Okay, loader back in action, replaced. Now I think I have to repair again. Look, this thing can fly. I mean, I loved this thing. It's just so silly to use. Another bomber. Why are all of these vehicles are after him? Lol. They crashed. They crashed trying to kill me. Oh, let me take this moment to repair. Oh, that was a very quick repair. Okay, let's keep on moving. No, driving this thing around can be, you know, kind of difficult. It doesn't really respond to commands like a tank. It does play like the EBR, honestly. Not necessarily a bad thing, just something to keep in mind. It's not as... It doesn't feel like a tank, it feels like a SPAA with wheels. Well, it is an SPAA with wheels, so yeah, it's... Look, I mean, it's jumping around. This is a very, very fast and mobile. Of course, it is fast until you hit something, and I'm a master of hitting obstacles. If there's one tree in the middle of an open field, I'm hitting that tree. That's just how it goes. And now let me reload this thing. There we go. Reload in progress. And we won the match, actually. I think I did a very good job at disrupting the enemy. Basically, they had their eyes on me while I was driving between them. And yeah, this thing does a very good job at being kind of annoying to the enemy team, since it's fast. And there we go, victory. Beautiful. Not a, nothing spectacular, but I would say was hilarious. Well then, let's go to the next match. Now let's go to the next match, and this map and this game modes. I think I have a very good idea on what I'm about to do here. Let me quickly go and rush to the base and capture the base. Now with this vehicle, when you get a map like this, just rush to the base and capture it as quickly as possible. There we go. Not exactly a very good parking spot, but I'll capture the base and then I'll fall back, and from that position I will try to figure out what I'll do next. But very good start so far. Early good start is important. Okay, well that was not very nice from that tank destroyer to just ram me like that. Now, where should I go next? Usually on this map the enemy team is not in the city exactly, but they are very close to the edge of the map. Let me see if I can find any targets from this position, and then I'll try to see where I'll go next. But this position here can be a good scouting position, although I don't really think, yeah, there is no one around. Well, if there is no one around, I might just go and yeet forward. Yeah, I think the game is calling me to go and yeet. Let's yeet. This thing is a yeet vehicle. You can just yeet and have fun with it. I mean, as I mentioned before, this is kind of like a weasel, right? The weasel is a meme troll tank, and this is also kind of a meme troll tank. So, oh, it has some targets. Okay, now this auto can penetrate side armor, so I'll try to flank. I'll definitely try to flank enemies. I have to be careful around the base here. Don't want to get stuck. A M18. Now the M18 just spawned. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, that's not a good. Yep, that was obvious that it will happen. Well, we are stuck in a brawl with the Hellcat, but the spawn protection ended, and now this Hellcat is in some trouble. Of course, once my reload is finished. Or guess not, they moved. There we go. There we go, beautiful. Now let me go back and let me repair the vehicle, let me recover the dead crew member. And then we will go and run around the map again. That was a good kill. You can penetrate lightly armored vehicles very easily, and your primary target should be lightly armored vehicles, SPAAs and stuff like that. Oh, don't get stuck. I got stuck. See, that's what I'm talking about. I always hit every single worst possible obstacle on the road. T38. Can I penetrate that? I am not really sure. I'll try though, but not really sure if I can do any damage to it. Okay, yeah, my team did enough. Okay, I can find the bomber. Yeah, let me repair the vehicle. And let me launch some artillery. I missed the bomber, but that's fine. I can technically shoot the enemy fighter, enemy bomber that's about to fly. There they are, and I think they're coming right after me. Yeah, that's... Yep, they are. Did some damage to it. I managed to do a hit. Although I'm not going to stay stationary, that's not a good idea. Let me move around. Yeah, that thing is falling down. And there we go. Kill. Aircraft destroyed. Did my job as a SPAA, I guess. Well, SPAA. This is basically a armored car with a autocannon, and I love it. It's ridiculous. Now, where is the enemy team? That's a good question. Let me just keep on running around. Maybe I find someone. Eventually, I'll find the enemy. Oh, I was in the bomber. Okay. I guess I can also drop some bombs while I'm at it. So, my thoughts on this vehicle. It's just amazing, honestly. This little vehicle is just amazing. It is crazy how fun it is. A lot more fun than the Weasel. Definitely has the same troll energy as the Weasel, but it is useful, and it can be a very... and it's much more controllable than the Weasel. The Weasel is basically just sliding around most of the time. And that was a big jump. That right there is going to be the thumbnail. That was a good jump. That was a very good jump. I was kind of surprised. Did not expect this thing to jump like 20 meters up in the air. That was kind of unexpected. That was quite the unexpected moments. So that was it for the pizza car. This thing is amazing, extremely fun to use, and honestly a very, very, very interesting vehicle. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.